Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to 80s Babies 90s Kid Legacy Episode 1. This is the official episode. Yesterday, I did an introduction episode to what I'm going to do. Anyways, let's talk about my humble beginnings of being born in the 80s. Like I said, I was born in 1982. But like I also said, I did not gain conscious until 84 or 85. Because I was in an accident at 2 years old. So that's why. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about my humble beginnings with TV and movies. So, as far back as I can remember, um, I guess cartoons with Looney Tunes. I don't exactly remember the Looney Tunes that much back in the days because because I mostly watch a lot of those live action movies I would see in in those channel 11 in those channels. So I guess the first thing I can say is that I was watching, I guess, Bruce Lee movies with my grandfather. So it was back in, I believe, 1980 something. And I, wait, no. I did watch Bruce Lee movies with my grandfather. Um, I do remember watching cartoons. Was it like the Looney Tunes and yeah, I believe so. I don't remember watching much cartoons in Patterson, New Jersey, where I'm from. I remember watching more cartoons in Fairlawn, where I moved to. um, when I was like 8 going into 9. That's where I actually moved to from Patterson. It was at it was the next town over. So there was Fairlawn. There's a bridge that took you to Patterson, and there's Elmwood Park, which is formerly known as East Patterson, and that was connected to Fairlawn. Fairlawn and Elmwood Park is actually in Bergen County. Patterson is in Passaic County. So it was interesting, and I do love cartoons. I watch. My memories back in the days was watching movies and I guess after school specials, but mostly movies in Channel 11. Channel 11 was Warner Brothers. It was a Warner Brothers TV. So growing up in Patterson, New Jersey, I would constantly watch Channel 11 because that was my favorite channel, hands down. I was completely entertained. I was so entertained by Channel 11. Movies from like, I don't know. There was a lot of great movies in Channel 11. Plus, it was like a tradition that happened. Like 8 o'clock movie. It was at 8 o'clock. Sometimes it was at 7 o'clock, but it was mostly 8 o'clock movies. Um, I do gotta say, I remember watching a lot of TGIF in the 80s. So I would watch TGIF Fridays, and I think TGIF Fridays was in the late 80s or something because in 87 I was like I loved the Ninja Turtle cartoon. As you can see, I'm wearing the Ninja Turtle shirt on me for this episode. Um so my goal is to do 400 episodes today, which I don't know if it's going to be possible to do 400 episodes today, but I'm definitely going to try. They're going to be small episodes. I'm going to try. But the first episode is not going to be that small. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode right now by saying, the Ninja Turtles was my inspirational cartoon, and I just love that cartoon to pieces. It was more entertaining to me than Scooby Doo, more entertaining to me than those Disney cartoons on Channel 7 that I would watch on every Saturday morning. There was a cartoon every Saturday morning, and it was special. It was really, really special. Plus, there was a movie every Sunday night, and it was like those Disney. It was the Disney movies every Sunday night. So it kind of reminded me of what was happening in Channel 11, Channel 11. In the 80s, it was called Alive, Channel 11 Alive. And in the 90s, it transitioned to WB 11. So, like, I mean, Channel 11 had a lot of movies. It was just fun. It was awesome. And whenever I watch these nostalgic things on YouTube, I thoroughly remember the intro of Channel 11, and that was amazing. Like those intros of Channel 11 before the movie started, it was incredible, and I hope that one day I can actually have the opportunity to create intros like that. And I will have the opportunity to create intros like that. But things take time. But you gotta go for it somehow. So the movies I will watch is ugh, the movies. But yeah, there's like so much movies to talk about, and I guess I'm gonna talk about that in other episodes because this is my first episode, and I rather talk about okay, what movie can I talk about? And I did say I was gonna finish up, but I'm actually gonna finish up right now after this movie. The movie that I there's so much. There is so much. And I can't I guess RoboCop because I remember in Patterson it was my cousin's birthday, and it was like a RoboCop theme in his backyard. So it was a really good time. I mean, it was just a kiddie time. This was in the 80s, so I'm not exactly sure when in the 80s. I guess '87 or '86, possibly '88. I'm not exactly sure, but because my cousin, he was born in '84, so I really don't know because was he born in '84 or '83? Because I'm well, anyways, but yeah, we were watching like RoboCop is a great film, and like the way it was like when you watch these movies nowadays and you find out more information about RoboCop that you never knew. Cause now, yeah, RoboCop was violent for a kid like me. It was a very violent film, but I don't know. There's violence everywhere. It was nonstop in this world, and it continues. It's going to continue processing. So a lot of people are always asking for rated R versions of there. There was supposed to be a rated R version of the Ninja Turtles, but now they're scrapping that to make a PG-13 version of the Ninja Turtles. So I don't know what's going on. It's confusing. I grew up with the cartoon. I grew up loving the cartoon. The movie came out in the beginning of the 90s, but the cartoon is by far my legacy. Like it really is my legacy. So, my favorite turtle is Michelangelo. Michelangelo was actually based on this character from Ridgemont High. Was played by what's his name? Sean Penn. And yeah, I saw Ridgemont High on Netflix, and it's actually a great film. And speaking of Ridgemont High, um, and I'm bringing up Beverly Hills Cop not because of Eddie Murphy, but because of God, what's his name? Anyway, the guy that was in Beverly Hills Cop, along with Eddie Murphy, was in the movie Ridgemont High. And there's like I never actually saw Ridgemont High in the '80s or in the '90s. I just saw it for the first time a few weeks ago. So yeah, that's kind of weird because that's always been like a movie that's been on TV, but I don't pay attention to movies like that because I like karate movies. I always enjoy watching Enter the Dragon, other Bruce Lee films, The Last Dragon, which was a classic, American Ninja, which was my personal favorite, mainly because of the ninja reference. Like whenever I heard the word ninja, that was my favorite because of the Ninja Turtles. So whenever there was a type of karate movie, I love it. But when there was like a title called Ninja, that was my all-time favorite. So you know, the nostalgic of the '80s was extremely blissful for me. And I just read a comment on YouTube saying like It's funny that we skip through these commercials, but so we could get to the movies. And yeah, nowadays we just watch these nostalgic commercials on YouTube, and it's very soothing and incredible, and you gotta love it. Gotta love every minute of it because it puts a smile on your face. And that's what I love. I love these commercials. Like these commercials growing up in the 80s and 90s, they were actually fun to watch. It was annoying. What made commercials so annoying is that you just wanted to watch the movie, but you had to wait for 5 minutes or a few minutes to see the movie after the commercial break. And that was really irritating. But now you see on YouTube, it brings back memories and just puts a smile on your face. It does to me. I'm not sure what it does to you, but that's what it does to me. All right, so I'm going to end this episode. I know it's been pretty long, but I wish you well, and subscribe, comment if you like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I really don't care. Thumbs up, thumbs down, it's all good. As long as you heard what I said, if you comment something negative, great. If you comment something positive, I salute you. All right. Well, you have a great day and please subscribe and comment your thoughts. Hmm, this is so complicated.